تعرف زي ما تخش تاريخ يوم ما تفهم يرجع لا يزور تيجي هذا شيء دكتور في بريس نارو كده
Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Thumbs up. Do thumbs up. And subscribe to my channel. You have to do like this.
Yes.
Subscribe. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm joined by a special guest, my cousin, Maimuna Ahmed Yonis, my cousin from my dad's side. And I think she has a really inspiring story that I think will really inspire loads of you guys that are in education at the moment, especially if you are a young woman. She's actually visiting here in London from America, so you're leaving tomorrow. So she's leaving tomorrow, so I thought it would be nice to kind of grab her, get her on this channel and kind of talk about her experience studying in Ethiopia as the first woman to graduate in Harari, which is a town that my parents come from. You guys have seen it on my vlogs before when I went to Ethiopia. So we're going to kind of ask her a few questions. I've got like 6 questions to ask her. And just to kind of, I don't know, get some inspiration and just hear her story about when she went to school 60 years ago and yeah, how her experience was like. So she's going to be speaking in Harari and maybe a little bit of English. So yeah, a bit of English and mostly Harari, but I'll leave subtitles down below so you'll all be able to understand exactly what's going on. So question number 1. First question is, what did you graduate from? Yeah.
أنا بالنسبة لي إيجاب من الناس بيجي كل شكرا تولد قوم زي لما تقوم بصوت فري بعد بنتا السلطان فسلوا في ساقو بحر له كما تساوي ديشخو تساوي كوميرشال سكول بيروزال تبوقو زول بيم سكرتاريال ستريم بنتا لبدا زناركو زول بي حرطة مثل ما تخذ زول بي حرطة مثل زنا بحر له سكرتاري تاع زي ما تخذ عشكو تبي ستينوغرافر بي جراديوت عشكو يا
Like type?
Is that short time types, sonographer. Also بحلي أقول تشكل بحلي وكنا دلاجة آيفون يلقى تكون كتبت دلاجة أنت تبغى بجيه كوشيش تحرك كوبانياش بعد sonographer short time typist يا وكل كان قوي نبي ودور متى دلخو.
مثل مثلا.
هذا السكرتارية صراحة عم تطلب للرخص صراحة مستمتكم عند graduate أشخاص at least 1959 euro. Young calendar, July 9, almost قصة 60 متى 60 متى تقرأ بتسافر آخر جولاي دي جاكرا 60 متى هنا على يقولون على البيت أنت ما زور حلة يا سكرتاري نتبه حد كوي أو بتكون في درقي مثلا يعني different كوباني عشبي ما نقدر يتبم تنخو بحرلة يا إدقة أجنخو أحد يلي كيف اللي يا سوزو التقص فقرهم هذا زوج اللي بعد خطأ بيزوج دير تايسات ويما as export manager أنا كنت بدي أقيم دار خدود department استوبي زوج اللي متكش استلخ بحالة ما ترى شبه أحد فابريكا أقوى من كتاشون من فابريكا أنت زوج لبس في الفابريكا في رايس فوق فابريكا أنت أزو أقوى كونكو أزو زوج manager خانكو أزو اللي يقدر وقت ده لخو يبحالة ما طلعت متخشخو ومريزو بورد ده
Okay. So second question is, why did you want to go to school? Why did you want an education? What was your reason?
Well, I was big as you can narrow. I actually bashing كل زي ما بداشين تبيو. يتلين بين الخشومة كأم بيك أنزل بايشة. In fact وقت بين نازل سويو. أنا مدرسة سوي. أقول لك لما تلي فرخو. هلا ولا وقرايت هم كيسهم أبي زي لما داش باشين أرون يزور باشة. بس بيقول قراش من أي لون. لما بتاخد ذيك عشان من نارا. أقول لك بيقول باخو ما يهدي فرخو.
Good for you. Okay, number 3, how was your experience? So obviously being the first woman, there's mostly men. What was your experience like in school? Was it a good experience, a bad experience?
أنا قريب بدي أقرأ من نارا. لكن بجيه أنا مثل جي ولدي مدرسة والمنبر تدوبه السماء زال حشاش نارات ما بملي على نسوا عشان يسمو ميلو كذا شيء ياش نارين كذا حاجة لو كذا الحسبة لكن وتلا حد كذا نقبل هذا خيره سحب زو أهم بحلم حتقول يزال ما تكشوا بس حيقولون تكشوا نارا لكن آخر ما شاء الله في القرآن خانا في نرشوا زوم تناوتا بتحكي لك عشان حلو قبل بدأ سداش كنت بين تزعلني أنا وقت بدك أشوفها بالنار.
So after you graduated, there was a lot of people that were really inspired by her and by her story. So a lot of people women wanted to go back to university and well, not go to university, but graduate. And there's actually a picture that I have of the ceremony that I'll insert here, but it's an old picture that's 58 years old, the photo.
1959.
1959?
July
1959.
1959.
Okay, so yeah, there's a photo that's old, which I'll insert here that you can see, but yeah, it's super, super inspiring. So your family's opinion on studying, your dad, your uncles, your auntie, your mum, how did they feel when you went to school? Were they happy? They didn't want you to go?
Sure, they were very happy, especially my brother.
Okay.
He was very, very happy, and he wanted me to see me, not just to stop in commercial school. He wanted me to go to the university and everything, but by chance, I didn't do that.
Okay.
But they were, all of them were happy.
But because you're a woman, did they think you should get married and you should not?
No, they didn't push. They never pushed me on that.
Interesting.
They never pushed me on that. They just wanted me to learn more and more.
That's interesting.
So I stopped it at
But how
school.
come they had that mentality then? Because even now some people have that same mentality. They don't want women to go to school. So how come back then they had a progressive mentality? Why? Why they different?
My dad was also a strong man. He believes in education. But especially my brother, not only for me, he wanted everybody. The whole community or any other community to have education. Yeah.
It's important. I think it's really important. I think it gives you a key to be able to do what you want to do in the future. And you were able to go, like you were saying, become a manager from here, work in this, and do whatever you want. So I think it's really good that you were able to do that, and and to be able to do whatever you want. Just because you're a woman, you shouldn't have to, not be able to go to school, have to get married. That shouldn't be the case.
They didn't say that.
Yeah, that's really good. That's really inspiring. Okay, so any other advice? So for the women that are watching this video, that are currently in education, they're in the UK, it's no problem here, but just they're feeling demotivated, or they just want a bit of advice and inspiration. How do you stay motivated? How do you keep up your education and just fight for what you want? Can you give anyone advice?
كل شيء كحتاش لا يبتك شو تنك نارا تنك زول هذا فاميلي زنا أو عايزين زنا حق القرآن جه حق القرآن سلمتنا بحر لي حرم على المدرسة محروة اللي تاب النار كحتاش سبيشالي كحتاش اللي جالس وضو اللي النار ما أخذ له حد كحتاش لكن أخذ له في بنصيب حدقه ما شاء الله في بيت السلال وما في بيت هوجي دكتور حالنا إنجينير حالنا في بيت الساشال يمري عم في بيت التسبعين إلى بعد أخذ له قطيت هذا زي باشو مزوق الصوم كل كلاشكو أمانة تايتو برضو كنت لا لإني لا استحق.
Good. Anything else you want to say? Anything?
يطي أوجه زيرك أحد زير يحيى يونس كحد. إذا سألت ما يرى يستقل زاشتلي في الفكرة قبلها.
That's good. My channel is about. You watch my channel. She found me on YouTube before.
مش كتوم. في السيح كذا في حلقة حد شانل زي شيء ذا كذا. سوراج يثبت حارتم ميزم بي سوراج تيجي نارتي هذا سوراج ما بين بابي سورة حارتم طبعا زي بنكتبه بابي انتلو آوي لا آوي انتلو بعد بس نسا جنبت قرآن وكميخ نتاوكم أحسن بلاد بعد انت زعلنيهم أما أنت هي كانت أنزل وكمية زيرك حسيتي من بابي ثم بابي تلزم باكم أجايب خانبين أتحاري الله مرزو كمية أمريكا بكين أوروبا فويكو حد بيزلزلش خصاء زي يوم ودورة ما 50 أبت من تزوركو زي تراني منوكم هنا بفرم محيج حلبين حياتي بيصاركو باكم زلزلش خصاء قلقيب بي بايد يحس قديمنا يسانا كده أول حد جاي حد كل سام كوريزا منامن باكم زي ما تخصص حياتي ما هذو ملاته إنه سنبات من فيديوز وخفت لي وهذا هي كحد من تلي ساق باخو زي ما تقيسا تو سسحلي كونتنا بالمنام بعتين ما تكشف ساعتين أتحاري آمنة بعد هي أنت بعد ما كنت سربرايز أشتين عندك جوتل تاشيد وقت ينتهلك مش بزالخو.
Such a cool. It's so funny. Yeah, there's a lot of people that like my channel is about education. You know, it's about mostly trying to help students gain their best potential, and so that's why, of course, I'm going to have you on my channel because you know it's an inspiring story. So my siblings are behind me as well. Any questions you guys have for? Any questions? I don't, it's okay. Any questions? They should have back giggling basically. No questions?
No, I'm prepared for the questions.
You guys any questions? My parents are there as well. I've got an audience basically. It's so weird because I always film by myself. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that it was enjoyable to hear from someone who had a completely different experience in education than what any of us will ever have. But similarly, I think we all have the same motivation, the same drivers to get where we want to get to. So hopefully that was inspiring for you guys that maybe have finished your second or first year of university and just need a bit of inspiration to get to the next year. So hopefully this is a bit of inspiration for you. If you have any questions, then leave it down below. She won't be here after tomorrow, but I'm sure I can message her, call her, and get any questions from you, or maybe I can answer if I can. But yeah, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Thumbs up. To do thumbs up. And subscribe to my channel. You have to do like this. Yeah. Subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.